Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Global Group, and this is the World Architect. So, come on, welcome to another amazing section with us. All right, so today we're gonna be looking at something very interesting. I hope you remember last week we started something, and today we are going to go deep into that. Yes. So last week we treated the topic. Come on, if you're just joining us now, come on, this is Google Group, and today is our Tuesday business class. Yes, Tuesday business class for everybody into real estate or probably anybody into any field of business. Yes. So today's section is going to be very interesting. So come on, if you are just joining us now, come on, help us share the link. All right, share to friends. All right, share to friends and let them join the live. And come on, if you can comment something on the comment section, any question you have, all right, as we begin talking about today's topic, all right? So come on. Okay, last week we started something, and last week's topic was 5 things no realtor should neglect for more sales. Yes, 5 things no realtor should neglect for more sales. And guess what? This topic is also a broad topic for every person in business. So I could rephrase the topic by saying 5 things no entrepreneur or business person should neglect if he or she wants to make more sales. Now, one of the things I know you are aware is that one of the things that makes business sweet is more sales. Yeah, so the more sales you have, the more excited you are, and the more business grows. So if there are no sales, something's going to happen. There's going to be hindrances, all right? And which means business is not going to move to the next level. So these are very, very important things you must be careful about. Very careful about. So I think I treated about 3 of them last week. 3 of them. So come on, if you are not around or you didn't come across our video last time, I would like you to just go back to the previous class and you're gonna learn. But let me just go through them very fast. So number one I talked about was follow up relentlessly. Yes, one of the basic things you shouldn't neglect as an entrepreneur is follow up. Now, one of the things you must tell yourself is that anybody who shows up for the first time, probably through inquiries and wants to know more about your line of business, all right? One of the things you need to tell yourself is that most of those people who come don't buy immediately, all right? So you might see people like that come and shows up and tells you, I want this, all right? So after the whole explanation you're giving to them, they will tend to tell you, I'm not ready now. Are you getting it? I'm not ready now. So them not, you want to pass? Hmm? Yes, I'm not. You want to pass? So them not ready. Sorry about that. So them not ready does not mean that they are not going to buy from you. No. So there is a work you would have to do. Yes. And that work is called follow up. Now, do you know that there are much deals in follow up than even meeting people one on one? Yes. Because these people, you've already interacted with them and they have told you, I'm not interested now, I'm not ready now, and later I'm going to come for it. Come on, this is an opportunity. So, one of the things you do is that you don't wait for those people to come to you. Yes. So, that is one of the mistakes people in business do, that they wait for the client. When the client say, okay, I'm not ready for now, so you just wait. No, you don't wait. So what you should do is systematically plan yourself on following that person. What it means, you might give the person 3 weeks and you follow up. Hello, how are you doing, sir? How is everything? Come on, I'm calling to follow up and check up on you. You know, this is very, very important. If you don't neglect this thing, you're gonna make more sales. Because guess what? many a times we are excited about going out to prospect. That's prospecting new persons, and all of that. But so many a times we neglect what is very much important. After prospecting, following up is important. You can't do without it. There are a lot of deals that we are closed through follow up. Yes, my personal experience. A lot of them. People you meet, they say, okay, I'm interested, but I'm not buoyant now. Later, no, no, no. Before you know it, you follow up. So very, very important. So come on, thank you for joining us. You that is joining us, help us share the link to somebody so you can learn. So now let's go to number 2. Very important that you shouldn't neglect is know your product inside out. Are you with me, somebody? Yes. Know your product. Know your product. I hope you remember the topic. 5 important things every entrepreneur shouldn't neglect if he or she wants to make massive sales. So, one of the things you must know is you must know your product. Very, very important. You must know your product inside out. The same way you breathe in and you breathe out. Yes, that is the same way you should know your product. Be intentional about it. So if you are into real estate, you must know the document, the title, the everything that pertains to that particular property. You should know future development coming to that particular area you are selling. You should know a lot of things about that particular locations. All right? Because it's not really going to look nice that you get a prospect who comes to you and tells you, this is what I want to get. And he begins to ask you some questions and you can't really explain yourself. No, it doesn't make sense. And guess what? Prospect buy from realtors, from people that really know what they are doing. Yes. So very, very be intentional about that. Now, number 3, I talked about, which is very, very important. I found out that a lot of people, what they do is that they are so interested in their commission, which is not bad. But guess what? One of the thing you shouldn't neglect is that you don't just sell land. That's in the case if you are into real estate. You don't just sell land to your person. No, you sell the benefits. You sell the benefits. Now, I want you to know that people don't just buy things because they have money. No, there is most of the times something behind the scene that you are not seeing. For example, somebody who is living in an apartment and probably has been staying in that apartment for the past 5 to 10 years, all right, and suddenly wants to get a property. Now, that person is not just buying a land to keep. Are you getting it? That person is not just buying a land to keep. Probably there's a reason. Probably he's now tired of being a tenant. So what he wants to do now, he's looking for a location where he can buy and build. Now, he might not probably be looking for a very booming location, but he's looking for a place that will gradually do what? Develop. So you as a realtor should be intentional in diagnosing your prospect. That's what I talked about. Because guess what? When you go to the hospital, mind you, the doctor does not prescribe drug to you immediately. That would be foolishness for him to just give you drugs and you start drinking. You come to him and say, sir, I'm having headache. No, he will have to conduct some tests. There are necessary tests you will have to go through, and those tests are important to diagnose you, to know exactly what is wrong with you. So the same way as a realtor, don't just sell the land. First of all, know the interest of your prospects. Write it down. Know the interest of your prospect. When you know the interest of a prospect, you don't just sell the land, but you now sell the benefits. Like I told you, nobody's just buying something because he has money. There's always something behind. Some people want to purchase property because they want to be secured. All right? They purchase property for security. Security. Yes. Some of them purchase property for legacy. You know, these are kind of people that are not really they are well to do. All right, they are wealthy, So they are just purchasing all of these things for legacy so that their children can benefit from it. Some other persons are buying so that in the nearest future they can resell the property, while some are buying because they want to build, because there is something tricking them. I don't know if I get what I'm saying. Because there's something tricking them. Yeah. Somebody 10 years I've been living as a tenant. He just wants to build. He just wants to build. So when you see that kind of person, don't take the person to the bush because you are looking for an interest, because you want to commission. No. Take him to locations where things can be coming on. Are you getting it? Because not this. Anytime a prospect is satisfied, that prospect is a living and working marketing tool for you. That is the truth. So this is where we stop. Now, number 4 that is very important too, that you shouldn't neglect, is build trust. Build trust before selling. Build trust before selling. Now, this is very, very important. In my book, yes, by the way, I wrote a book titled Selling Like a Billionaire. And guess what? The book is going to be out on the 1st of August. And I talked a lot about that. Now, listen to me. I am so sure 100%, if you can just apply 50% of everything I said in that book, you're gonna really learn a lot. You're gonna make crazy, crazy sales. So the book is gonna be out on the 1st of August. So come on, everybody, join the waiting list, because the book is crazy. It's shocking. You're gonna love that. So, like I told you, build trust before selling. Build trust. Now, one of the things you must come to understand is that what we are trying to do here is that we are not just interested in the money, in the commission. No. What we are doing is that we are building a business. All right? So, for one who wants to build a business, that person is much more interested in building integrity. All right? So, when you meet your client, your prospect, you should be more intentional about building integrity. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. You should be more honest with the person. Don't over exaggerate. See, we have realtors, because they want to make sales, they tend to over exaggerate. They tend to put Maggi, sugar. Are you getting it? They will put all of this so that it just looks beautiful. But guess what? One of the things you also come to understand is that that prospect is not dumb. All right. So many times when you take prospect to those environments, they don't buy. And guess what? They don't trust you, because what you told them initially is not what they are seeing. Are you getting me, somebody? So be very, very intentional. Be very, very intentional. Now, this also is very important in building trust. Now, building trust does not just stops at the person knowing you and all of that, and you sell to the person. No, building trust even goes a long way, even after the prospect is done purchasing. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. Even after the prospect is not purchasing, you will have to intentionally follow the person. Are you getting what I'm saying? Bringing up opportunity. Now, one of the things you must come to understand is that people are not just first-time buyers. They are not just first-time buyers. Anybody who has purchased anything from you, that person has the capacity to buy something else. Yes. But many times, what people do is that they are just interested in that first-time buying. He buys a property of 5 million, you are making a commission of 500,000 and you're interested. That's amazing. But guess what? There is something else that person is going to buy from you. That if you have built a kind of relationship that is trusted. You get what I'm saying? So be very, very, very intentional with that. All right? So build trust before selling. Build trust before selling. Integrity will sell you more than that first thing you want to get. All right? So now, number 5, very, very crucial, if you want to close more sales, is you need to maintain a professional personal brand. Now, you need to maintain what? A professional personal brand. Now, one of the things you would not know now is that your brand is you. Yes. What people see about you determine whether they are going to work with you or not. Yes. So you must be intentional in building personal brands. Yes. Now, when I'm talking about building personal brands, I'm not saying, okay, probably you might not be buoyant enough to open a big office, and putting everything in order and all of that. But guess what? You can have something. Do you know that these days people buy from people that have presence on social media? Yes. People buy from people that have a brand. So the brand is you. So you must know and learn how to sell yourself. Because listen to me, people don't buy because you say you are selling properties. People don't buy because you say you are selling wigs or you are selling shoes. They will come and buy. No, 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 no. People buy you before they buy your product. Yes, yes. It's as serious as that. People buy you. People buy the person first. They perceive the person selling before their product. So that is why your brand should be intentional. Listen to me. If you are out there, you are into a business, you're a realtor, listen to me. Ensure your personal brand is intact. It is true. Now, listen to me. There are a lot of people that will reach out to you because of your personal brand. And guess what? Those people, most of those people are strangers. Do you know that people around you might even neglect yourself? Yes. Most of the times when people start a business, people around them will feel, is it not just this person? Is it not this guy that we know and all of that? So they will tend to devalue you. But many a times when you go to strangers, the way people out there see you, the way they perceive you, is the way they are going to buy from you. Yes, a typical example in the Bible, even our Lord Jesus was not recognized in his own place. All right? So you need that personal brand to be intentional. So how do you build a personal brand? We have social media. You need to have an account. If you don't have that now, or you are just watching me for the first time and you just want to venture into real estate, or probably you have been into real estate as an agent. Now, one of the things I would advise you to do now, as this section is done, now go and open a Facebook page. Yes, practical class. Go and open a Facebook page. Number two, go and open an Instagram page. Four, go and open a TikTok page. Are you getting what I'm saying? 3 pages. Go and open a Twitter page. Now, open as many pages as you wish. But one of the things you are going to do is that you are going to be intentionally doing something on those pages. Intentionally posting content. Yes. Intentionally posting excellence, posting content. Have you seen some people when you go to their pages, they often post their goods, all right? And mind you, many of those people don't even have a shop. Yes, they don't really have a big office. But guess what? The more they post about their product, the more they post about it. Any new person who shows up in their profile and sees that is interested. And it feels like, wow, this person is really doing good. That's it. So most essentially, if you are into real estate, there are things you need to post on your profile. Yes. One of the things is that you must learn everything about real estate. You must be knowledgeable and you must also teach real estate. Yes, you must try and teach. Now, why do you have to teach real estate? Now, listen to me. People buy from people who are consultants, for people who know what they are saying. So this is what happens when people comes to your page and see that you are teaching other persons how to do a particular kind of stuff, a particular kind of product. They will tend to be very excited. Yes, they will tend to be very excited because they will feel, this is amazing. They will trust you better. Are you getting it? So that's it. So people tend to buy from people who can educate others. All right. So you're gonna be constantly posting educative content on real estate. If you are selling bags, you're gonna be touching people's emotion with those bags. Constantly educate them about the type of bags and all of that. This is a good. So when people come into your your page, they are very excited. And guess what? They know they can trust you. Now, number two things you shouldn't miss out. Yes, if you want to build your brand, is testimonials. Yes. Number two. Now, people only buy from those they can trust. And one of the ways you can make somebody who does not know you from Adam to trust you is testimonials. Yes, testimonials. And guess what? Testimonials proves to them that you really know what you are doing. That is the truth. A scenario whereby you are talking with a prospect who just purchased a property and the person is excited talking about the property. Come on, this is value. Anybody who comes across this will just be so excited, will just feel that, yes, I am in the right track. I get what I'm saying. Yes. So that's also testimonials. Testimonials. Then if you are into real estate, also make yourself available for allocations. Allocation day. Yes. Make yourself available. Come for the allocation. Do videos and all of that. Go to site inspections. Those things are vital. Now, listen to me. You cannot say that you're a real estate consultant and there's nothing talking about real estate about you. There's nothing at all. Anytime I come to your profile, to your status, I'm not seeing anything about real estate. Nothing. No, no, no. It's not good now. It means you are not selling. But you are that same person who wants to make sales. You are that same person. You want to make 1 million, 500,000, 2 million as commission from real estate. Is it possible to make 2 million? It's very possible. But you must be intentional with having a personal, professional brand. Have a brand and be intentional in building that brand. One of the other things you need to do is that you must learn how to be consistent. Yes, you must learn how to be consistent. You know, one of those days, we were in a class with my boss, and he he made a comment. He said real estate can whine you sometimes, and that is true. But guess what? You must be intentional and build consistency. Yes, you must be consistent in what you are doing. The more you are consistent, the more people are watching. Now, the shocking truth is that you don't even know that people are watching you. That's the truth. You don't even know that people are watching you. But guess what? They are watching you. Now, how do you know people are watching you? All right. Now, like I told you, you must make it known and plain that you are into real estate. That's number one. You must make it known on your brokers list. Yes, you must have a brokers list. You must make it known on your social media handle. That social media that you have been using, Facebook, Instagram, you have been using, has he paid you any money? Have you eaten from it? If you've not eaten from it, you better start doing something with that social media handle. Change everything. Showcase yourself as a realtor. Let people who come for the first time on your page see you as a realtor. Then your brokers, all right? Every now and then, probably once a week or twice, be intentionally send people messages, all right? Probably to check up on them, or probably to tell them that you are into real estate. Now, one of the things you must come to understand is that the more visible you are, the more you will be accessible. Are you getting what I'm saying? If you are getting something, come on, write something on the comment. Let me see your comment. If the more visible you are, the more accessible you will be. So what it means is that if you are invisible, you will not get anything. Come on, write on the comment. If you are invisible, you cannot sell. Come on, write it. Come on, somebody help me. Help me. Write, if you are invisible, you cannot sell. People don't buy from spirits. That's crazy. People don't buy from spirits. People buy from visible people. And guess what? Many of times, those people who are visible might not really be that good as far very, very good, like this other person who is not visible. But guess what? That person who is visible will make more sales. That is very important. Now, let me paint the picture. Two scenarios where one person has a product, was able through knowledge to get a product, and guess what? He has a product, very massive product. He has it. But guess what? It's not visible. Just think about it. It's not visible. He has very massive product, very cheap, very affordable, but it's not visible. Then a second scenario with another person who does not really have a very good product per se, is just there, you know, but he knows how to sell. He knows how to be visible. So you will see that person every blessed day. One of his daily tasks will be to post on social media. One of his daily tasks every day, he will be posting something on YouTube. He will be posting something on Facebook. She will be posting something on Instagram every now and then. And you feel that person is not going to sell. That person is going to sell because that person is going to attract more person. Like I said, people are watching you now. To know this, make a post on Instagram, all right? Then leave it for 24 hours. When you go back to that post, you will find out Instagram has a way to show you how many persons have viewed what you have posted. You will find out that over 500 persons have viewed your account. I mean, that is, if you don't really have followers, so yes, up to 500 persons are seeing you. And these are new persons who are coming to your content, who are seeing you. Are you getting it? So guess what? Do something. Now, somebody will ask me, sir, what about if I don't really have a product, or probably if I don't have a testimonial? Come on. That is why you must be intentional with working with companies who are reliable. Are you getting it? When you work with such companies, something happens that you can stand on their shoulder, all right, and share their experience. So when you work with a company, they are reliable. When there are testimonials, you take those testimonials and send it on your platform. All right? By doing that, people would know that this guy is really, really working with a reliable company. All right? Then another thing people want to see is results. Show results. Yes. After somebody came to your office, bought the property, show results. Show us that he bought the property. Show us that he signed. Show us that a receipt was given to him. Show us that he was allocated. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. And like I told you, it does not just stop at selling. After you are done selling, come on, go back to that person and find out how do we help out so that this property you just bought will not just be there, so that he can be appreciating in value. Come on, you bring up ideas. Are you getting it? Yes, we bring up ideas. So, for example, here at Cuba, what we do is that anybody who purchases property from us, we have a platform where these people can go into agro real estate. What I mean is that as their property is just lying there, probably they are planning to leave it for 2 years. Those 2 years, they are going to be benefiting from it. Yes, they are going to be benefiting from it. Probably they're going to be making a million or two. That's depending on the kind of crop they want to go. So possibilities everywhere. Are you with me, somebody? So very, very, very important. do this. Like I told you, if you are starting real estate today, you don't really know much about it. I know what you have to do. Your social media, first of all, let everybody know you as a realtor. Everybody should know you as somebody into real estate. Once in a while, post. In fact, if you are watching me now, if you are following us now, and you want to know more on that, come on. I want you to write something, write on the comment that you want to know more. Then I'm going to chat to you, all right? Then I'm going to make you join. I'm going to add you to my mentorship group where you will learn everything and you will see yourself making massive sales. Now, one of the things I want to say is that real estate is an industry that have transformed people's life. Now, the proof that real estate can change your life is that he has changed somebody's life before now. All right? Yes. People have made massive sales through real estate. So come on, you too can also make such sales. All right? So come on, guys. This was our section today. All right? So I want everybody, come on, if you're coming across our content now, come on, give us a follow, give us a follow. I know I don't usually talk much about that. Come on, follow this page, follow us on TikTok, on YouTube, every social media handles. Come on, we come every Tuesday. Every Tuesday and Saturday is our business class. We talk on real estate, we educate, we help people make a move. Yeah. So also, if you are out there and you also want to invest, okay, you are in that aspect where you now want to invest and you want to buy properties, you need guidance. Come on, call us. And guess what? We have property all over the nation, all over the nation. Come on, contact us, and we will do stuff together. I love you guys. I remain the world architect. Come on, if you learned a lot in this section, please help us share. If you have questions, drop your questions, and I will do well to answer you. Guess what? Next week is gonna be another massive section. Come on, I anticipate you. Also, join the waiting list. We'll join the waiting list. Selling like a billionaire. That book is massive. I love you guys. See you. Bye.